What's up, class? So I am here at my new set for the No Mod shop class. I have been getting some fantastic comments during this mini-series so far. Not only are you guys leaving great tips for me, but you're starting to help each other out too. That's exactly what I was hoping the After School Club would evolve into as the channel grew. We are building a fantastic community here on the Schooled Zone, no pun intended. In the comments of my furniture-facing video, a viewer named Seraphine Haldrich suggested that I build a new shop class set for each tier of the mini-series. Excellent idea! And another viewer named Joshua Meehan replied to her and suggested I do it at Jamaica Plains. So that's exactly what I did. Now I won't be able to accommodate every suggestion you guys leave, so don't feel slighted if I don't, but when it's convenient and fits into the realm of what I'm doing from the mini-series, then I aim to please. I was going to introduce it at the beginning of my upcoming pillar glitch video, but it actually turned out better than I expected, so I figured I'd do a mini tour of it in its own video while I continue to work on that pillar glitch video. And it's actually relevant to that upcoming video because I couldn't have done what you see here without that technique. Or at least my version of it, which I'll show you in that video. Now, Jamaica Plains is one of the tougher settlements to build, and I wasn't ever really going to do anything with it until now. In fact, the entire settlement is probably just going to consist of this shop class set. What you see behind me is the wrecked workshop building that I completely rebuilt to look like a schoolhouse. Now, I only put about a day into it. If I had more time, I could have done a lot more, but I didn't want to delay my videos too much, but it was a fun build and I think it turned out really neat. So I'll give you guys a quick tour of it and get back to work on my next video, but hopefully it'll inspire you to check out that upcoming pillar glitch video and maybe give you some ideas on what you could do with settlements that come with these unscrappable wrecked buildings like Jamaica Plains here. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll swing around the outside first, and then we'll take a quick peek inside. Alright, so first of all I got these Protectrons wandering around. I got them set to construction mode so they give funny sayings and stuff.
Your compliance with hard hat regulations has been noted. Thank you for your cooperation. Protect and serve. This work site has gone 0 days without an incident.
So if you set them to construction mode, they give all these sayings that have to do with construction and building, which is perfect. All right, and then I moved Jaws. If you guys saw my glowing wolf video, I moved Jaws from Spectacle Island over here to help guard the place. He was getting lonely out on that island all by himself, so now he's protecting us here while we're inside learning cool stuff. All right, so let's continue to take a swing around and I'll show you guys the set. All right, as you can see, I used the barn parts, but it worked out perfectly to, you know, give it sort of a red old schoolhouse look. And then back here, I have a little defense niche. Got a couple of shotgun turrets, a spotlight, a little missile turret up there. There you can see the big generator. I was going to fill in that wall too, but I kind of like the way it looks, you know? Not all parts have to be filled in. But anyway, I like this, you know, this wall here, this little bulwark or bastion gives these shotgun turrets a little bit of cover, you know, so they're not so easily taken down by enemies. As you'll see a lot on the inside, I decided to cover up some of the really scrappy looking holes with like posters and signs and stuff. So this one's perfect. The walls have eyes. It's awesome. So we will continue on. Haven't really done anything through here. What's up, Jaws? Okay, so this is the front of the building. It's cool. You can actually plant these mute food trees in this sort of rocky dirt here. So that worked out well. Got kind of a nice little school front porch look. And then I like the way these school bells turned out. I sort of turned the school bell theme into sort of light fixtures, you know? Okay, well, let's take a swing inside. All right. Okay, so here's the classroom. Cool. Okay, so I'll start over here. All right, you enter And got a little continental breakfast for you on the way to class. Some coffee and some sweet rolls and stuff. Once again, I mentioned that I covered some of the scrappy looking holes with these posters and stuff. Kind of worked out really well. Got the tables for the students. You know, they're workshop tables with a box full of tools and components and stuff that they can use to test out what I'm talking about here up on the podium. The No Mods classroom. So yeah, this worked out. Got a folder here with the lesson plans, I guess. Oh, and by the way, there's undoubtedly going to be some people that say, hey, he used mods. There's no way you can have pictures and picture frames. That's actually not true. So the pictures from the picture frames only disappear if you take them and store them in your inventory. You know, once you drop them out of your inventory, the pictures are gone. But if you find these pictures, you know, these little picture frames here, out in the environment and you don't store them and you just pick them up and drag them to your settlement, you can actually keep the little pictures in the picture frames. And although Jamaica Plains isn't one of my favorite locations to build at, it does have a ton of like scrappy things that you can drag, and it's not too far away. You know, it's only maybe like a 1-minute walk, you know, or less. So I grabbed a bunch of the things that you see in here from out in those scrappy buildings and just put them on the tables, like these boxes and this, you know, hat/coat rack. That's obviously not something you can build in your inventory, but it can be dragged over here. So that explains that for the naysayers. It's a shame I got to throw that in there. I still have people doubting I could do all this stuff without mods, you know. But like I said a few videos back, that just means I'm doing my job well. Okay, so we got the workshop, which is the centerpiece here, and covered up some more of those scrappy holes with the posters. Of course, Jamaica Plains, which makes total sense. So yeah, I installed this nice workshop floor in here, give it a nice clean look. But, you know, it's still got a little bit of a scrappy look. You know, it's kind of like a makeshift schoolhouse that was built out in the wasteland. And moving along here, we have the workshop table with all the different kinds of tools in the game. So it's kind of a neat little display here. So the teach can kind of go through and explain how each of these things are used. Oh, and by the way, did you see that light just flash through here? That's the spotlight. It's really cool how it like shines through the walls. So every once in a while, this is McCready over here. He's being my construction assistant over here. So yeah, that spotlight every once in a while flashes through here. And yeah, you know, I couldn't do much with this pile of rubble here. Tried to cover it up with the rubber and or marble floor here. In my Vault 42 build, I imagine this was marble, but in this place, I'm imagining it's sort of a cushiony, sort of, I don't know, asphalt, maybe kind of a rubbery, matte-like asphalt. I don't know the right term for it, but you guys get the idea. So what I did here instead was just install another workbench and with a bunch of stuff around it to kind of fit right over that. And it looks junky but nice at the same time, you know? Of my builds, this one has more of a, you know, I guess it's what you'd call more lore friendly, I suppose. Yeah, you know, gotta have the umbrella and the umbrella stand. Up here, I couldn't decide what to do with this area. Had to have a cat. All my settlements have to have a cat. You know, I love cats. So every one of my settlements has to have a pet cat. But yeah, it's kind of a little attic-y loft area. I figured the cat just kind of climbed up there, and you know, as cats do, they always like to climb to the high places and look down on everything. But yeah, he's our mascot cat, he or she. In fact, if you guys want to, I'm open to suggestions on what I should name him or her. So leave any suggestions down there. Also, leave any suggestions on what you think I should do with this little attic-y loft area. I was thinking about maybe putting some boxes and crates and just kind of making a storage area, but I'm not sure. Obviously, the main reason that it's up there is to cover some of the scrappy parts of the ceiling here, and also to fill a gap in those pieces up there. So that's why I kind of doubled it up there. So it worked out perfectly though. You know, it fills in the gap there so you can't see any holes, and also covers up the wiring. So I have all the things wired up there. You can't really see all the conduits and connectors, but yeah, they're all up there too. So it's cool. Got a nice little sunroof up here, so light still comes down onto the class. Worked out really nice. Let me know what you guys think. Well, I think that's about it. If you guys want to stick around, I'll do a quick night tour for you, and then we'll wrap up the video.
Plants the fruitiest, stars the shootiest,
The grin's the funniest.
the smile's the sunniest, way back home. Don't know why I left the homestead, I really must confess. I'm a weary exile, singing my song of loneliness. The food is the spreadiest, the wine is the headiest, the pals are the readiest, the gals are the steadiest, the love the liveliest, the life the loveliest, way back, way back, way back home.
No place like home.
Sweet home.
Alright guys, well thanks for checking out my new set for the blue square lessons. Be back in a couple of days with that pillar glitch video, which I'm hoping will contain some great new tips that even advanced builders might not know. Be sure to keep spreading the word about the channel, we're so close to 60K. Throw a like on the video and hit that notification bell real quick, and we'll see you back soon. Happy building, and class dismissed.